Hey guys, Cameron here with Canadian Gamer. Decided to shoot this vlog outside today. A bit of inspiration was from another channel I'm subscribed to, Leroy Clark, aka The Knowledge Seeker. He did a video outside today titled "The Four Seasons." He's talking about some other stuff as well. Again, really like the guy, really hit it off with him. He's really sincere in his videos. And he's just so affectionate in his delivery. Again, I'll put a link to his channel below. But the reason for this video today is just sort of springboard off my last video here. And again, the topic's not for everybody. By the way, just before we get into that, I'm on a four-wheeler trail right now out in the country. So if I have to cut this video short, it's because there's some four-wheelers coming at me. Anyhow, it's pretty quiet out here. You can't really get away with this out in the city, so it's nice that I can kind of just in my backyard come out here and sort of film like this. It's pretty cool. So getting back to the topic at hand, I want to talk about video game addiction. I guess you could lump addiction into this video all around, but we're going to focus on video game addiction because that's the primary focus of my channel is video games. Now obviously if you saw that last video there, that's an extreme case of obsession and video game addiction. You saw Adam Korlick there. He's got a crippling and debilitating disease. Unfortunately, you know, if he doesn't have the right support system around him or have somebody to sort of bring some awareness to him, look man, you need help. You need to get a hold of this addiction. You know, it's going to be a downward spiral, if you will. So you guys may not believe me here, but I don't actually video game that much. With me, it's almost like picking up a good book. It's really hard for me to pick it up, but once I have a book that I'm really stuck on, I'll finish it right through to the end. But there's lots of times where I might go a month or two without really playing any games. I'm not one to come home and play games all night or spend my weekends playing games. Like even today, today's a Sunday, it's Thanksgiving weekend in Canada. I spent most of my morning and my afternoon inside working on my last video, but I felt so awful knowing that the sun was shining outside and here I am inside closed up in a room. I felt like I was wasting an opportunity, I was wasting the day. You don't know if tomorrow's ever gonna come, right? You gotta take each day at a time. So I'm out here now trying to get the most of what's left of the sun. But a lot of these YouTubers or these video game addicts, that's a problem. I don't see them outside very often in their videos. They're inside and you know, they're shut off from the world. Let's face it, a lot of these people have that sort of closed off personality. What's the word I'm looking for there? Introverts, where they might not really gel with society, and so that's kind of their safe haven behind camera. I'm not generalizing everybody, that's not always the case. I know my good buddy Ken's games collection, that's just the nature of his channel. With the time he has, I imagine it makes sense for him to shoot his videos in his games room, but he's not putting out 5, 6, 7 videos a day. And I normally wouldn't either. It's just because I've been off the last several weeks with other things not related to YouTube with regards to my career that I've already talked about. But yeah, getting back to what I was saying, it is true there are people on this platform that have severe addictions. John Hancock is another one. We've already beat that down like a dead horse. Obviously MJR, you know, converts his whole basement into a game room. I mean, you gotta imagine, if somebody came over to his house that wasn't into video games, he can't even go downstairs, because if he does, they're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, where do you draw the line? Like, it's your basement, for fuck's sakes. What are you doing? Like, it's damp down there, it's moldy. And of course there's a lot of people that aren't YouTubers that probably have video game addictions as well. All different ages, shapes, sizes, colors, you name it. But yeah, man, I if I have the choice between being outside or being inside playing games, I think as I get older, you try to appreciate the outside more often, trying to smell the roses, trying to enjoy the scenery. You know, if I look over there and I see a deer in the bush, I might spend 15 minutes just staring at it, just appreciating the beauty that's in front of me. Because life goes by so fast. And yeah, like I said, in the winter time, dead of the winter, I get it. It's maybe a little bit more appropriate to video game. You hunker down. But like I said, being healthy, somewhat active, you know, trying to eat as healthy as you can. These are all really important things in life, and I think a lot of people might be avoiding that as well. A lot of these gamers, you know, you're so fixated on playing your Call of Duty, you barely have enough time to run to the fridge to grab a frozen dinner, heat it up, wolf it down, and get back to playing your games. Like, that's just not healthy. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about it because it is something that is being talked about more often, but not within our little inner circle, if you will. And like I said, when you see these big name tubers out there like Adam Korlick, MJR, John Riggs, all of them, you know, they have an addiction. You know, when you have to continuously buy all these games and you're not playing what it is that you're buying. Like, I can talk about this guy because he doesn't even watch my channel anymore because he threw me under the bus, but Dean Thompson at Escape to Gaming is another example. The guy boasts about Wolfenstein: The New Order or The New Colossus being his Game of the Year contender. He rushes out and pre-orders the boxed edition, which comes with the figurine, does an unboxing video, and then he shelves it. Doesn't play the game ever. He never touched the game. And then, same thing, he goes on about Rage 2. And then he buys the... he didn't have the money, so he got his sister to buy it for him, and then he buys it, and he doesn't even play it. Like, what are you doing? Why are you buying all these games if you have no intentions on even playing them? Plus, you've got all these other games sitting behind you on the wall that you love to gush about and talk about, but you really have no intentions on playing these games other than, oh, that looks good, I'll play it for 15 minutes, get my rocks off, and put it back on the shelf. You're missing the whole point to gaming. You're just, at that, there's a fine line between gaming and then some of these content creators. They're so addicted to the rush of uploading videos and ad revenue and Patreon. I don't even think most of these tubers even play games, to be honest with you. So there's a lot that we could talk about here. I don't want to make it a long video, and I don't want to get run over here by an ATV. So I'm going to leave it at that. If you guys maybe want to chime in the comments, or if you want to do a VR of my video, feel free. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about this as well. So I got this next week off, and then I'm back to work next week, so enjoy these videos while they last, because it's going to be down to maybe 1 or 2 videos a week once I get back into the regular swing of things. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Take care.